This copyrighted broadcast of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of Nudge Plus.
And we're glad that you could join us here at Novadeci Convention Center para dito sa ating finals game ng Women's Division ng NAASCU Season 22. And Joel Parcon po, kasama aking partner na si Kyle. Kyle, good morning to you.
Good morning, and yun nga, we are gonna be covering itong finals. Game 1 between the University of Makati and yung ENDERUN for our Women's Division. And then yun nga, the second game is going to be for the men's division between Our Lady of Fatima University and the defending champion St. Clair Saints.
Eto dito sa ating women's division, we are featuring the ENDERUN Titans and the UMAK Hardy Herons. Yung ENDERUN, they are 5-peat champions na. They're looking for trophy number 6. Samantalang itong UMAK Hardy Herons, this is their first time in the NAASCU finals. So, and to give us more insights, let's turn you over to our courtside reporter, the third member of our panel, Daniel Laguardia.
Joel and Kala, I'm very excited to kick off our championship day, lalo na the 5P champions. ENDERUN Titans will face a new challenger here on the court, the UMAK Hardy Herons. And upon speaking with the team captain, Hano Sinido of the Titans, she mentioned that there's a bit of pressure for the team, lalo na that UMAK is a different team and will be their first time here in the finals. Pero ang sabi nga ni Hana, bilog ang bola and anything can happen on the court. Just focus and play your game. Yan ang paalala niya sa kanyang mga teammates. Meanwhile, facing the defending champions, UMAK Hardy Herons coach Dale Lacorte said, facing unfamiliar territory as this is their first time here in the NAASCU finals. He says they're well prepared for this game. Lalo na they are ready to leave it all on the court and they will do their very best to put up a good fight and get the title. Will there be a new champion here in NAASCU, or will the Titans, remain the crown with them? So let's get this game going. Here's the venue announcer for the starting 5.
For the 22nd season of your NAASCU. Our first game for today, the do-or-die finals of the women's division between your ENDERUN colleges and your University of Makati. Let us now meet the starters first for your Enderun College's Lady Titans. Center number 5, Rosie Leona. Forward number 11, Leona Fabi. The other forward number 12, Clarice Visto. At point guard number 22, Madeline Flores. And at shooting guard number 24, Hannah Sonido. Head coach of the Lady Titans is Heidi Hall. Assistant coach is Maggie Soriano. And now let us welcome the starting unit for your University of Makati Lady Heroes. At center number 2, John Connor. At point guard number 7, Christine Carcasona. At power forward number 8, Jamie Tensing. Small forward number 9, Teresa Gonzalez. And a 2 guard number 24, Michael Mendoza. Head coach of University of Makati Lady Heroes is Dana Cortez. Assistant coach is Al Panasigo. Our this game on Mario Magala.
And ayan na ang ating dalawang kuponan. Naghahanda na para sa tip-off. And once again, itong Enderun, 5-peat champions looking for trophy number 6. And re-jump daw, sabi ng ating referee. Yan si Boyong. Referee Boyong Manyala. Re-jump tayo, re-jump. So balik sa center court. So starting for Enderun, you've got Rayola, Fabi, Visto, Flores, and Sonido. Para naman dito sa University of Makati, you've got Perez, Carcasona, Densing, Gersalia, and Mendoza. First possession, mapupunta dito sa Enderun. Ikot ng bola. Flores, take too many steps. Etong si Madeline Flores is their top scorer para dito sa Enderun.
And they're only working with a 9-woman lineup pala, no? I asked if this was because of any injuries or anything that happened. Pero yun pala talaga yung number of players that they worked with throughout the entire season. So very impressive for this Enderun team.
Exactly. Early in the season kasi may isa sa kanila na na-injure, ACL daw, si Lorianne Brill. So she missed the entire season. And ito naman si Coach Heidi Ong, former national team coach to eh. So alam niya kung paano pagalawin yan, yung ating yung kanyang lineup.
Tough break, no, for Brill to suffer that injury so early in the season. I wonder if she's related to the Brills in the PBA, sila Louis Brill.
L din eh.
Oh, letter L. Wouldn't be surprised if they're related, but a good start for the defending champions.
They get the first basket dito, pero there's Carcasone with the answer para dito sa UMAK. Tumatakbo naman dito ulit ang Enderun 3-pointer on the way from Sonido, no good. Carcasona with a rebound, pitches it ahead. Pero medyo errant yung pasa niya.
Nakatingin siya sa kaliwa pero yung bola papunta sa kanan.
Papunta sa kanan.
Padawin ulit.
Siguro in-expect niya na yung teammate niya magka-cut.
May hindi diretso yung takbo.
Oo. Alam mo yung parang quarterback. Na may ruta na tinatakbo yung mga wide receivers.
Yes. Unfortunately, hindi mala Tom Brady yung pasa niya doon.
Pero ito ulit si Carcasona, handing the ball, calling for the play. Gives it up. Gets it right back. Perez, they've got 5 seconds on their shot clock. Oh, that will be a foul.
And as mentioned earlier, itong UMAK, this is their first trip to the finals here in the women's division. So it could work either way, yung inexperience nila could work against them. On the other hand, yung gutom nila to try and dethrone itong dynasty that Enderun has built is something that we're eager to look forward to.
Let's see if they're up to the task. And noong elimination round, no? Itong Enderon actually won over UMAK 90-56.
That's a big win for ENDERUN. Hopefully, the coaching staff have made their adjustments to try and match up better here in the finals.
It will be up to Coach Dale Lacorte and his staff have prepared his wards better for this finals matchup. And going to the line, Fabi. Rona Fabi, averaging 8 points and 5 rebounds para dito sa Enderon Titans. Missing on the first free throw. 0 of 2 pero nandun. And si 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒.
And you did mention earlier, no, na siya yung parang one of their main rebounders. Yung si 𝐍𝐿, not the tallest player on their team. Well, one of the tallest players on their team as they have 𝐶hRON on the bench who's slightly taller than 𝐍𝐿. Pero yun nga, kita mo how hard she works underneath the basket, getting that offensive rebound.
Tsaka specialty of the house yun kasi sabi ko sa'yo, one of the top rebounders pero most of her rebounds comes off the offensive end.
Oh,
Specialty of the house niya yung ginawa niya kanina.
Mala, ano pala, Dennis Rodman.
Oh. And ball was tipped out of bounds. Pupunta dito ulit sa Hardy Herons. Oh, 𝐶𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 is blocked by 𝐍𝐿.
Doing it also on the defensive end. 𝐍𝐿 very impressive so far. And their other big woman, 𝐶hRON, now checking in.
Twin Towers na sila ngayon. At pumasok na rin itong si Jasmine Fuera. Knockout play, tipped out of bounds, and last touch on UMAK.
And the good thing about this ENDERUN team, no, obviously everyone's going to get minutes and at least everyone can get into a rhythm kahit under woman sila.
Ito sila ngayon. Pierre just went into the game, loses it. Medyo may konting lamig pa yan. Floater from the free throw line is no good for De La Cruz. The Titans coming right back. 𝐍𝐿 goes inside. Oh! Natakot siya, baka matawagan siya ng traveling doon.
Oo, yung hop step niya medyo awkward. Yun yung normally tinatawagan na ng traveling yun eh.
Oo. Densing loses the ball. Sonido passes it up ahead to Flores. Madeline Flores for the easy two. Here is Perez Densing, top scorer para dito sa UMAK. She's fouled and will go to the line for two.
Didn't have the numbers there, but good use of the body para kay Densing for her to be able to fish that foul.
And she misses on the first free throw. She shoots 38% from the line, but she's 1 out of 2.
And she needs to up those percentages here in the finals if they want to keep things close against ENDERUN.
And another layup. Pero may warning na itatawag.
And that was simply a defensive lapse for UMAK, no? After making a free throw, naunahan pa sila down the floor nitong ENDERUN. You can't have that. You have to sprint back on defense. You can't afford to jog back. And matagal nila na set up yung half-court defense nila, kaya it was easy for ENDERUN to score there.
Oh, kaya hindi lang yung dalawang safety usually. Dapat lahat ng pag hindi mo na makuha yung rebound, no, Kyle?
Yes. And that was after a made basket.
Oh. And speaking of made baskets, 𝐶𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 with a shot there. Ito ulit si Madeline Flores on the attack. Oh, wanted to get it inside to the big. Pero hindi mahawakan ni Ella. And let's turn you over to Daniel. Daniel, what do you have?
The Lady Titans are all in to add another trophy to their name. Looking back at the season, Coach Heidi Ong mentioned that the ultimate challenge is having a deep lineup as compared to the other teams like UMAK who have a deep bench. But for Coach Heidi, because of the culture that they built, sanay na sila sa hirap, and this is one motivation that greatly helps them achieve their goals. Having this 5-year streak, Coach Heidi mentions that they always look back at their mantra, and that's believe. Believe in each other, your coaches, your teammates, and trust and surrender everything to God. This is what holds the team. That's why they're always on the competitive side here in NAASCU. Joel and Kyle?
And we'll talk about that a bit more after this timeout. We'll be back in a bit. And the score right now is 10-7, 3-point lead in favor of the ENDERUN Lady Titans. Going back dun sa sinabi ni report ni Daniel, ano, Kyle, parang parang Ted Lasso lang yung battle cry nitong ENDERUN. Believe.
Oh, they just have to believe in each other, as Coach Heidi Ong said in Daniel's report. Yun nga, they don't have as deep a lineup as UMAK, but they do have the chemistry and that bond that they've built, and yung dynasty na nabuo na rin nila here in the women's division is something that they can build on and they'll continue, hopefully, if they win this finals matchup between this hungry UMAK team.
And they are up right now 12-7, 5-point lead with 3 minutes and 17 seconds to go dito sa ating unang yugto. UMAK looking for something to develop. Densing wanted to take the three, pero she was covered. Forced shot goes out of bounds. Babalik ang bola dito sa white shirts.
Nothing much going on in that offensive sequence para sa UMAK, no? It was just Densing trying to create something for her or her teammates. Kaya lang, that was an errant shot towards the end of the shot clock.
So ito ngayon si Visto. Gives it up to Flores. Flores on the attack. Flores got away, but nabitawan niya yung bola. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Sonido with a three.
That was a bailout shot para kay Sonido. Also, nothing much going on in ENDERUN's offense there. But at the right time, making that three-pointer.
Carcasona gives it up. De La Cruz. Popping out is Perez. Here's Carcasona on the attack. Carcasona, yes!
Parang binato na lang niya, no? But lucky for her, the glass was there.
ENDERUN. Payola asking for it down on the low block. Kicks it right back out. Sonido on the attack. Sorry, that's Visto with the undergo. Reverse layup.
Without using the glass, and yung pegtos niya, no? It was just enough to trickle it in.
Mahirap gawin yun, ha?
Oo. Tanong ko mamaya kung sadya ba yun or hindi.
Of course, sasabihin niya sadya.
Pag hindi, deduct sa points. Just kidding.
And that layup is off for De La Cruz. So here's ENDERUN once again. Sonido gives it up to Rayola. Three is on the way. That bounces over, pero hindi tumama sa board, so that's live. Mintis nga lang. Oh, masyado malakas yung pasa ni Carcasona. Kailangan niya pang tansyahin, i-calibrate yung speed ng kanyang mga kakampi.
Oh, and it feels to me as if ENDERUN is dictating the pace right now. No, tinatry ng UMAK makisabay. But unfortunately, hasn't been working well for them. Yung half-court offense nila hasn't been as effective as they would like. And when they do try to run the break, yun nga, they're still committing some turnovers here and there.
Oo nga, itong Enderun actually is a high-scoring team. 72 points ang average nila as a whole. Samantalang itong UMAK, hindi naman ganun kababa. 59 points. Pero iba ang 72.
Yes, oh, that's impressive for a team with only 9 players in their lineup. Tapos, no interior scoring that much, no? So a lot of their points come from the perimeter. So to put up that many points in a 40-minute game is impressive for this undersized and undermanned Enderun team. That just goes to show the type of program that Coach Heidi has built and yung culture na meron sila dito sa Enderun.
Oh, speaking of Coach Heidi, of course, kailangan nating i-mention na she is going to be the commissioner of the upcoming WMPBL. So itong mga players natin dito, hindi malayong makita natin yung iilan sa kanila na baka magkaroon ng chance na maglaro din sa WMPBL.
So very exciting events for the world of women's basketball. A lot of development happening for the women's game, and Coach Heidi will be at the helm of that as well.
And that's it for the first quarter. Lamang ang Enderun 17-9. As we take a look at some first quarter highlights, 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 led the attack para dito sa University of Makati. She had a total of 6 points in that first quarter. Pero dito naman sa Enderun Colleges, it was a more balanced attack for them as they carry a lead heading into the second quarter. Kyle and I will be back for that. And you're still here with us at the Novadeci Convention Center sa Novadeci, Quezon City para dito sa finals ng NAASCU Season 22 Women's Division. Lamang ng 10. Itong Enderun Colleges 19-9 at the end of one quarter. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 from UMAK hoisted that shot up. Didn't go, but the putback is there.
Well, if you're the University of Makati, no, you really have to try and outwork itong Enderun team. But you can't have defensive miscues like that.
And that was a 3 by Canicula. And hindi ka rin pwede magkaroon ng offensive miscues like that.
Yes, no, not especially if you're on the floor, you have to be aware at all times. You have to be ready for a pass, no? Kahit nasa front court pa. That's back-to-back 3-pointers.
Ito na ang outside shooting netong Enderun Colleges. Canicula with a second 3-pointer. Increasing that lead now to 14, 25-11.
And that pressure defense of Enderun making things difficult for UMAK to simply cross itong half court natin. No? Every time they try to make a pass, it is off the mark and their teammates are not able to handle that ball properly.
So, tignan natin if they will be able to convert after that turnover. They do average 31 points from turnovers. So talagang yun din, bread and butter nila yun. They force their opponents into turnovers and they score off of them. They force a total of 32 on their opponents.
And even though they are a high-scoring team, no, 70-plus points per game average, they do try to start things off on the defensive end and the turnovers that they generate. Yeah, 30-plus points off of turnovers as we see that 3-pointer earlier. One pass and then shot na agad. So that's not good defense for UMAK.
And The white shirts turn the ball right over.
And you pretty much have to play almost close to perfection if you want to beat this Enderan team, no? Try to limit your turnovers. Syempre, on defense, you have to, at the very least, make Enderan work for their shots.
Oh, at matatawagan doon ng traveling si Visto. Bola babalik dito sa UMAK. Oo nga. And also, if you are going to play against Enderan, try to force them, try to pressure them into making their own mistakes. Diba? As we've got a timeout on the floor, we'll be back in a bit.
Download now. Available on Google Play and App Store. Go on, Pinoy!
To transfer the title to the University of Makati, Lady Herons head coach De La Corte said they may not be well experienced in the finals atmosphere, but they will definitely grab this opportunity to take the win. With a mix of luck and hard work, as mentioned by Coach Dale, they aim to play this all out and with all their heart. One achievement is entering the finals for the first time, and another is gaining grit and perseverance to really work on what they want to happen. And with all of those combined, the UMAK Lady Herons are happy and grateful. Let's see how they will turn the momentum to their side the second quarter. Joel and Kyle?
Thank you for that report, Daniel. And you were mentioning this before we went on the timeout break, Kyle, no, na how much there's a bit of pressure, no, on itong UMAK. They have to play near perfect in order to be able to challenge itong Enderan Titans.
And I hope they don't get complacent that even though they did make it here sa finals for the first time, na, of course, it's an accomplishment, but at the same time, the job is not finished yet, no? Even though you are the underdog dito sa matchup na to with Enderan, you still have to give it your all, and you never know, baka may beginner's luck pa dito, makasilat pa sila.
Lalo na't one game lang itong ating finals for the women's tournament. Kumbaga, kung sino manalo dito, sila na yung champion.
Oh, and that's the beauty of a knockout game, no? That anything can happen. If Enderan happens to have a bad second half, no, UMAK can pounce on that opportunity. But of course, that's easier said than done with the way that Enderan has been playing, the way that Coach Heidi has prepared her girls. It's a tough task for UMAK.
Pasok yung unang free throw para dito kay Madeline Flores. At nabati ko, kaya namintis niya yung pangalawa. Too much pressure there by Flores. May kasamang gigil yun kasi namintis niya yung pangalawang free throw.
Trying to make up for that missed free throw, no? Trying to get the ball right away. But still, not in the penalty.
Pero kita mo yung yung identity din talaga nitong Enderan. Defense din talaga yung laro nila.
Yes. Even as soon as she missed that shot, no, right on defense na agad yung team, no time wasted.
Here's Sonido. Gives it up to Canicula. Canicula had those 2 threes earlier. Goes inside this time, drops it off to Rayola, and she's fouled.
Rayola might not be the tallest girl on the team, no, but she really knows how to maneuver inside the paint, yung mga offensive rebounds niya, and even when she gets that ball, no, using that pump fake to get the defender off her feet, as we see dito sa ating replay. Now, that was a good move and good pass as well. And Rayola being rewarded with 2 free throws.
First one is good. At hindi na magsasalita hanggang matira niya yung pangalawa.
Oo, yun yung mga mistake natin, no? Pag may galit tayo sa play, at least alam na natin yung dapat natin gawin. Shooting very well from the free throw line. Pag crucial pa, no?
Pag crucial pa. as Rayola hits 2 for 2.
And ENDERUN now in a 2-1 full court press. So even though they are up by 15 already, still trying to put on the pressure here sa UMAK.
So we will see if kayang i-break ito ng UMAK. Oh, medyo nakawala sila doon. Oh, nice! Nakahabol doon si Sonido.
Good idea by Ramones, but wasn't aware that there was a trailing defender right there.
Here's Fier. Kicks it back out. Flores. Carcasona intercepted that ball and jump ball ang itatawag. Possession arrow pointing to ENDERUN. So para sa University of Makati, papasok itong si Parungaw. A bit of a break habang pinupunasan muna ng ating utility. Here's Flores on the attack. Nakabingwit ng foul.
And that was a strong drive from Flores. But if you're the University of Makati Lady Heroes, so you can't have Flores just take 2 dribbles all the way from the 3-point line to the paint. And even though she did not make the basket, no, you'll be sending her to the free throw line. So better perimeter defense sana would be nice to see for UMAK's side. And malimit nila yung penetration ng guards nitong ENDERUN because that's where they've been generating some points as well. And yun nga, not much post presence naman from ENDERUN aside from Rayola and Ella. So you have to contain their guards.
Oh, in fact, their top 2 scorers, the only scorers nitong ENDERUN who average in double figures are both guards. So that is Flores and itong si Visto. Yun yung top 2 scorers nila. Here's Densing para sa UMAK. She's one of their taller players, pero she plays from the perimeter. Shot is off. Putback is in. Para dito kay Cyril. That ball was stolen. Perez wants to get it inside. Masyadong mataas.
Good idea on the pass, no? But obviously too strong there para kay Esquilla.
So, babalik ang bola dito sa ENDERUN. Here's Visto. Rayola on the attack. The layup is up and in. Parang umikot lang siya. Nawala na yung kanyang kalaban.
Oh, good footwork there coming from Rayola. Just a good individual move from her to create space against a defender.
And forcing the 8-second violation there was Fier. Hindi man niya nakuha completely yung steal. But dahil dun sa ginawa niyang interception, kahit bumalik ang bola sa UMAK, they didn't have enough time to bring the ball over the half-court line.
It's those little things that are making a big difference right now for ENDERUN.
Sonido hits on another 3-pointer. That's the 4th of the team, forcing Coach Dale of UMAK to call a timeout. We'll be back in a bit.
Download now. Available on Google Play and App Store. Go on, Pinoy!
As we take a look at this replay of that 3-pointer mula dito kay Hannah Sonido. That was her second triple and she is the first player in double figures here.
ENDERUN has had a number of 3-pointers already, no? So just concerted effort lang sana for UMAK to close out on the shooters of ENDERUN, try to make them put the ball on the floor, maybe waste some more time off the shot clock.
And here's Fier with a steal and a breakaway layup.
Great timing on that steal, playing the passing lanes perfectly.
Namagana itong lead ng ENDERUN. It now stands at 21 points, 36-15. Three-pointer on the way, off the bank, but rolls out. As the ball will go back to ENDERUN. Sabi nating referee, it came off of a UMAK player.
And ang masakit dito for UMAK is that they're not getting stops on defense as on offense. Talagang they've had to bleed for their points.
And dito naman sa depensa, hindi nila maagapan itong pag-score nitong ENDERUN, although they did make a stop there. And Pierre is called for the foul. Again, I think that she is isa siya sa mga one of the key players sa depensa lalo nitong ENDERUN. Kanina pa natin nakikita, she's been bothering passing lanes.
Especially in these last few possessions, she's been sort of the head of the snake on defense. No? Talagang the first line of defense trying to put pressure on the opposing guards.
As Visto misses on the three. Then seeing up ahead, she's got a teammate, but she doesn't pitch the ball ahead. Here's Densing. She has not gotten her game going.
And right now, no, it seems as though she's trying to do a little bit too much. And she could have passed that ball a little earlier, no? Maybe we get some mismatches in transition. Kaya lang she took a bit too long, which allowed the defense to set up.
In fact, sobrang setup na yung depensa. Pag atake niya, dalawa na kaagad yung nandun sa harap niya.
Kasi ENDERUN already knows what she's trying to do on offense.
That three-pointer is off for Visto. Pierre. Shot is off and almost a rebound there. But bola, lalabas. Fabi couldn't hang on to the ball. Here's Densing once again, main ball handler para na sa UMAK. Pajarillo. Binalik kay Densing. Downstairs. Foul is called. Cyril will go to the line. Oh, sorry. Check that. That's Perez at the line.
2 free throws for 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒.
Second free throw is off, and Rayola grabs another rebound. That is her 7th rebound, so she's at her average. Fabi misses on the short shot, but again, specialty of the house for Rayola, an offensive rebound, but yung pasa niya, nahuli. Here's Densing with a layup, just bounces out.
Sayang yun, no? Definitely would have been a highlight for this game. Not a lot going on para dito sa UMAK.
As Visto forces the shot up, no good. Ball is tipped and will go back to UMAK. So substitutions para dito sa UMAK. Bumalik na si Carcasona para may kasama na itong si Densing to carry the scoring cudgels para sa UMAK. At may foul na itatawag doon. That's Fabi with a foul. Next foul para dito sa Enderon. They will send UMAK to the line.
I was going to say, no, one of the things that UMAK can do is try to put ENDERUN in the penalty, maybe get to the line for easy baskets. Kaya lang, 15 seconds na lang pala ang nalalabi dito sa ating second quarter.
Oh, as 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒𝐔 stumbles. Here's Fier. She's got Densing. She's fouled and she makes a shot.
Heads up play there from Fier to get in front of Densing and fish for that contact, knowing that Densing would not be able to put on the brakes.
And she scores her second basket and will have a chance at point number 5 at the line. Let's take another look at that basket plus the harm.
They are really good at that, no? For forcing the turnover and getting out on the break.
We've got 2 seconds on the clock for the first half. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒𝐿 pitches it ahead. This time, oh, akala ko magko-connect na yung pasa niya, hindi pa rin. And so the first half ends with Enderon up 39-18. 21-point lead para sa kanila. It seems that the Lady Titans are poised to get their 6th straight title dito as we take a look at some highlights of the first half. A little bit of fight from University of Makati, pero Enderon just too much.
Yes, and what's been working really well for them has been the same thing that they've been doing most of the season, no? In putting the clamps on their opponents on defense and then getting easy baskets from their turnovers that they generate, and yung outside shooting nitong Enderon has been very good as well, as we see this Fier layup. We've seen a lot of that already in this ball game.
And Kyle and I will be back for the second half. This is NAASCU Season 22. we're back here at the Novadeci Convention Center for at the half. Lamang itong ENDERUN Colleges 39-18 as we take a look at the stats of at the half.
Well, as expected, no, leading in field goal percentage right now itong ENDERUN 46 compared to UMAK's 38, and the rebounding department not far behind is UMAK at 16. ENDERUN still leading with 18. Sa bench points naman, surprisingly, they're even at 11 apiece, even though the ENDERUN Titans only have 9 players in their lineup. But the points from turnovers is where things get interesting. No, 22 points from turnovers compared to UMAK's 2. So ENDERUN really making it a point to get out on the fast break every time they generate turnovers from UMAK, and that's one of the reasons why they're leading this big heading into the second half.
Oh, and top scoring para dito sa ENDERUN, you've got Sonido with 10, when meron siyang dalawang 3-pointers. Reyola working underneath has 8, and Canicula, those 2 3-pointers gave her 6. Para no, as you take a look at Coach Ralph Rivera ng Our Lady of Fatima University, they will be playing later sa ating Seniors Division Finals.
Yes, right after this game, no, that will be a matchup, or rematch rather, of last season's finals.
Yun, and doon din, kung itong ENDERUN gunning for their 6th straight championship, doon naman, it's yung kalaban nila, Coach Ralph, yung St. Clair, ni Coach Gino Manansala, will be gunning for their 7th straight championship.
Really, some dynasties that we have here in the NAASCU, a lot of great basketball programs, and a lot of up-and-coming teams as well who are hungry to dethrone these reigning champions.
And isa na dyan itong University of Makati, led by Carcassona, who top scored for them in the first half, 6 points. Cyril and De La Cruz contributing 4 apiece.
I'm still also waiting for Densing, no, to contribute her usual numbers para dito sa Lady Herons, still having a difficult time against ENDERUN's pressure defense.
She only scored 1 point nung first half. So let's see if she can flip the switch and contribute more dito sa ating second half. Although she now has the ball and she is being tightly guarded by Reyola. 3-pointers up, no good. Second try, still nothing going. Ito, tumatakbo na naman ang ENDERUN. Reyola kicking it out to Flores. Looking for a play to develop. Kicks it out. Here's a 3. No. But put back, still nothing. Third try. Flores ayaw pa rin. And finally, that ball is controlled by Cyril.
UMAK needs to string together a lot of defensive stops in a row and hopefully convert on the other end as well if they want to trim this lead down.
As Carcassona was able to find... Wait, let's double check kasi yung nandito sa listahan natin, Cyril, pero yung nasa likod ng jersey ng player, Jimeno. So I guess we'll go with that.
Oh, no.
This is Iliana. Okay, gets ko na. So kasi her full name is Maria Iliana Cyril Jimeno.
Yes.
Kaya pala nandito sa ating live stats. Cyril lang yun. Hindi umabot dun sa last name.
Sobrang haba daw kasi ng pangalan. Well, she is at the line but misses both.
Oh, hindi na natin pinag-usapan eh.
Oo nga eh.
Yung pangalan niya lang yung pinag-usapan natin. But they do get the offensive rebound. Here's Carcassona on the attack, gets a foul, and will go to the line for 2.
So there's 2 straight fouls that the Lady Herons have gotten from the Lady Titans. So another trip to the line. Maybe they can, try to get ENDERUN in the penalty early, stop the clock, hopefully make their free throws, and slowly cut this lead down before the 4th quarter starts.
Yun lang, they have to make their free throws.
Oo. Dili na lang ako mag-talk, as some people would say. I'll keep quiet until she takes that free throw.
And funny that you said it that way because itong si Carcassona, kapwa ko Bisaya.
Oh. Well, that's the only Bisaya phrase that I know. So
As was mentioned by the third member of our panel here, Daniel, to us before the game started, itong si Carcasona at si Densing, both hail from Cebu.
a lot of talented players talaga have come from that part of the country, regardless of the level of basketball. No, a lot of products generated by that region in the Visayas, and even also in Mindanao. Then a lot of talented players.
As Mentes doon sa kanyang layup si Reola, bola babalik dito si UMAK. Hopefully, we will see more of that talent, no? It's even lalo na dito sa women's basketball soon with all of the developments that we have in the national scene as Carcasona drops it off the shot. Akala ko hindi pa pasok pero ayun, pumasok para dito kay Perez.
Yes, a lot of developments underway for women's basketball in general. No, so maybe we'll see these ladies again in the near future.
Here's Visto with the ball. They've got 10 seconds on the clock. Kicks it out. Three-pointer is no good for Sonido. Up ahead. Nice. Parungaw, but she misses the layup. And the coaching staff of Enderun calling for calm. Pero si Flores will take this three. No good.
Enderun missing their shots now, so this is maybe the best opportunity for UMAK to try and make a run of their own.
We'll see if they can produce. Oh, and it is an offensive foul, a moving screen on Perez.
Well, they're not doing themselves any favors, even though they are getting stops on the defensive end. Yung mga turnovers, missed layups, missed free throws, they're shooting themselves in the foot by not making the most of the opportunities given to them by Enderun.
And we've got a report from Daniel. Daniel, what do you got?
Facing troubles on the court, Coach De La Corte of the Lady Herons reminded the players to stick to their system and to play their game. The pressure will always be there, but how you react to the pressure is a question asked by Coach Dale. Regardless if the shot goes in or not, as long as mapagana ang kanilang sistema, Coach Dale is satisfied with that. Sabi nga niya, we live and we die doon sa sistema. 2 quarters left for the finals game, and Coach Dale tells him to forget the scoreboard. There's still a lot they can do. Joel and Kyle?
And thank you for that report, Daniel. So it's how you react to the pressure.
Oh, because it will always be there, no? In any game, kahit championship game yan or first game of the season, every game matters, and there's always going to be stakes that are at play. And for them, no higher stakes right now for the Lady Herons than this championship game against the defending champions. Still a lot of time, 5 minutes left in the third quarter and another quarter to play after this. So if they play their cards right now, and then if they get some breaks going their way as well, who knows?
Oh, right now they're staring at a 24-point lead. Sabi nga ni Coach Dale, wag na nilang tignan yung score. Pero that's the reality of it. As they give up another foul off an offensive rebound from a free throw.
Yes, try not to look at the score anymore. Try to execute lang kung ano man yung draw up nila coach on the offensive end and on defense. Of course, you try to get stops. You have to hustle even harder. Pour out all your energy na kasi there is no tomorrow after this game for either team. So might as well leave it all out there on the floor para walang regrets afterwards.
True, yun. No regrets dapat sa paglalaro as they give up another offensive rebound. Butin lang, they got a stop there. Carcasona pulls back. Nice backdoor cut and the basket.
Realistically, no, if UMAK gets to around 30 points or more, maybe 35 even before the end of the third quarter, they might have a puncher's chance.
Pero, again, kailangan they have to also play good defense. That is yet another triple para dito kay Canicula. That's her third.
And she gets the steal and the assist.
Oh!
No
You
assist.
spoke too soon. And mukhang si Carcasona is injured. As Coach Dale and the University of Makati calls a timeout, Carcasona is slumped down on the floor right now. We will get an update about that after this break. are still live here at the Novadeci Convention Center. Joel Parcon and Kyle Sanchez bringing you this ball game as nakikita natin dun sa bench ng University of Makati. Itong si 𝐍𝐜℘𝐀𝐀𝐒 Carcasona got injured in that last play para dito sa University of Makati. She's being tended to on the sideline. All the more na kailangan ng kumana itong si Densing. But they turned the ball over again. And that's Rayola with an easy layup.
I didn't see what happened to Carcasona on that last play prior to the timeout. Hopefully she gets back into this ball game.
They are now down by 30. Mukhang yung sinabi mo, Kyle, na 35. Baka yung lead yun.
Oo.
May chance na baka yun yung mangyari dito.
Lulobo na yung kalamangan nitong ENDERUN to, yes, it's now at 30.
Is 𝐍𝐿, and she is fouled on that jumper.
A definite no foul a jump shooter, especially someone like 𝐍𝐿 who's already hit 3 3-pointers in this ball game.
So she will go to the line for a pair of free throws to pad this lead even more. At dahil binati na naman natin, mintis yung una. Second one is a little too strong at alam niya na yun yung mangyayari.
Yun na nga eh. Hindi na ako nagsalita pero mintis pa din. It's not me, it's them.
It's them. And of course, opportunity to pad the lead foregone at that point. So ito ulit ang University of Makati trying to find answers dito. Perez for 3, no good. And that's Fier emphatically getting that rebound. Visto gives it up to Fier. Gets a screen, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Visto, nothing is developing for them because none of their usual scorers are on the floor.
Oh no, they have they're taking a rest on the bench, much deserved rest for some of the main gunners nitong ENDERUN Lady Titans.
And so tatawag na muna ng timeout yung ENDERUN. We'll be back in a bit. And we're back to the ball game. The score right now is 52-22, 30-point lead para sa ENDERUN Colleges with less than 2 minutes to go in the quarter. 3 seconds to shoot. Rayola missing on the shot and giving up the foul. Show of sportsmanship helping. As we've got a report from Daniel. Daniel, take it away.
May Carcasona of UMAK Lady Herons is currently being treated by the medic staff for her tight hamstring. Before the game, May was already experiencing some pain, and as mentioned by the medic, it may have been triggered more by the game. Experiencing a lot of pain at the moment, May coming back on the floor still remains a question. Let's see how this will affect the Lady Herons. Joel and Kyle?
And ayun na nga, as you saw on your screen, may mga may anong tawag doon, hot compress. Ano bang i-apply sa pag ganyan, tight hamstring, Kyle?
Well, different PTs I've experienced give different treatments, no? Pero sometimes they mix it up with hot and then cold parang ina-alternate nila to increase the blood flow to speeden up yung recovery sometimes. Well, personally, what works for me, no, prefer ko yung ice compared to a hot. Siguro yung hot treatment, yung hot compress afterwards na after the game or when you get home. Pero during the game, if you still want to come back, what works for me personally is yung mga cold packs, ice para mas speed up yung recovery. Hopefully for her, she gets back into this ball game as they still have another quarter left to play.
Oo. At medyo malaki-laki na itong hinahabol nila. 28, well, 25 now with that 3 from Parungaw.
A much needed three-pointer there. Not a lot going on offensively for UMAK. So that three-pointer could open things up for them as they end the third quarter.
Less than a minute to go dito. Parungaw getting the rebound, pushing it up. Here's Ramones faking the pass and getting the layup.
So that's 5 straight points now for the Lady Herons. They could at least try to end this quarter strong, no? Get some momentum heading into the fourth.
Pierre gives it up to Canicula. And mintis doon ang Enderon. What a steal once again by Fier. And an easy layup.
She's really good at playing those passing lanes, not anticipating the pass. And if you're being guarded by her, you have to try using ball fakes to get her off her feet.
As De La Cruz missed on that gimme there. At maubusan na tayo ng oras dito sa third quarter. The score is 54-29, 25-point lead for the Enderon College's Titans. As we will head to the fourth quarter. This is the NAASCU finals for the women's division. Let's take a look at some highlights from that third quarter. Carcasona had that good pass, a couple of good passes before having to step out of the game due to a tight hamstring. A little bit of fight from the Lady Herons, but again, still a lot too much pressure on defense from the Enderon Titans and too much offense from them as well. So the score is 54-29. We'll be back in a bit. As we start the fourth quarter para dito sa Women's Division Finals between the Enderon College's Lady Titans and the University of Makati Lady Herons. Lamang na 25 itong Enderon at matatawagan dun ng offensive foul. Itong si Mendoza ng University of Makati. Joel Parcon pa rin po. Bringing you the action alongside my partner Kyle Sanchez and Daniel Laguardia on the sidelines.
And that third quarter was the best quarter so far for UMAK in terms of scoring. No, I think in the first 2 quarters they failed to reach double figures, but at the very least they tried to be a little more aggressive towards the end of that third quarter. Hopefully they can try to make something happen here in the fourth.
They did string 5 quick points towards the end of the third quarter, no? Kaso nga lang, 5 points when you're facing a 30-point lead, medyo kailangan pa ng mas marami.
Oh, and that's why you can't get into a too big of a deficit, especially early on. Mahirap talaga yung naghahabol ka. Yung uphill battle is always more tiring, especially towards the end of that third quarter, no, as they did score 5 straight points. Pero Fier had that steal to close things out. Medyo na-kill yung momentum na nabibuild ng Lady Herons there.
And there's Jimeno missing on the shot, but hustling for the ball. And ball possession arrow points towards the direction of Enderon. 26-point lead for the Lady Titans. Visto has 7 points. Pero tatlo na sa kanila ang nasa double figures actually ng Enderan. That's Fier, Reyola, and Sonido, all with 10. And what's more impressive is itong si Kelsey Reyola already has a double-double with 10 points and 12 rebounds. Mintes dun sa tres. They get another shot at it. Jimeno misses on the 3. That's rebound number 13 for Kelsey Reyola. Visto couldn't handle the ball and loses it to the baseline.
And that pass was behind her, no? So she had to reposition herself. Now off balance siya dun.
Part of that is on Sonido with that forward pass.
Oo.
Here's De La Cruz. He's up against Trishaela. Three-pointer on the way. No good for Ramones, and it's rebound number 14.
They're forcing the issue now from the three-point land. Speaking of the Lady Herons, but still unable to be consistent with that three-pointer.
Visto giving it up to Fier. Fier looking to attack. Fier throws it up. No good. Oh, that pitch. It was actually good. Medyo hindi lang inasahan ni Ramones na ganun kabilis yung pasa.
Pati ako nagulat. Parang naging fastball bigla. Mala Shohei Ohtani yung pasa doon ni... That was a little too strong, no? Sayang kasi she would have been open for that layup had she been able to get that ball.
And so ito, substitute ulit ang parehong kupunan. Fabi and Fabi has checked into the game for the Enderon Lady Titans, as well as itong si Flores who scores on that basket there.
Aside from Reyola, no, even the guards of Enderan doing a good job of crashing the offensive glass, not letting up. You would think na sila pa yung naghahabol dito with the type of energy that they've been showing.
And energy there even on defense. Yung nga lang, hindi makuha final. And finally, agawang buko, umabot kay Sonito for the layup.
And even though there's still 6 minutes left, no, if UMAK is unable to try and mount a run here, this could be a wire-to-wire victory. And another championship para dito sa Enderan Lady Titans.
And then Singh, miscue there. Flores with the layup. Timeout is called on the floor. We'll be back in a bit. As we take a look at some members of the audience who are here habang inaantay yung kanilang St. Clair. I think na mga fans nito ng St. Clair at saka ng Olfu.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if both student bodies and alumni came out in full support, no? So seeing as how important this finals matchup is.
Matatawagan doon. Too many steps for Fabi. So, bola babalik dito sa UMAK. You are staring at a 32-point deficit. Densing just has not gotten her game going para dito sa University of Makati.
Even even open layups like that one from Mendoza, no, off the mark. So it's just been that kind of day for the Lady Herons.
Here's Fier. Fier wants to get to the basket, misses on the layup though. Densing up ahead, gives it up. Here's De La Cruz for the layup.
Heads up play there from Densing, finding the streaking De La Cruz for that layup.
And eto ulit ang Enderun. Fier, natumba dun si Fabi. Fier, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Fier goes up for the shot, in and out. Densing, once again, facilitating. Densing, oh, she wanted to get it, I believe, to Reyes, who was not expecting the pass.
Well, that was too high of a pass for someone like Reyes. No, good idea and intention coming from Densing. Still looking for her teammates who were cutting to the basket, but the pass was just simply too strong and too high.
Here's Fabi, asking for the ball downstairs was Rayola, but yun din, too high din. Pasa na yun.
Medyo mas matangkad si Rayola compared kay Reyes, but that pass was para kay si Ella. Maabot ni Ella yun.
So, babalik ulit ang bola dito sa University of Makati. Densing, directing traffic. Gives it up to Esquilia. Here's Tumbaga. Backdoor cut for Densing. Densing goes up. That's too strong. Rebound goes to Canicula.
And you can sense her frustration. It's been a, well, not the best day, to say the least, para dito kay Densing.
She's only scored 1 point the entire ball game.
And the defense has really keyed in on her. They know she's one of their primary ball handlers. No? Speaking of UMAK, kanina, as soon as she got that ball, there was an immediate double team. No? So that just shows the respect that they have para dito kay Densing.
As Rayola misses underneath, but they get the steal, and that is in for Flores.
One of the things that you don't want to do if you're the opposing player is to save the ball underneath your opponent's basket.
As there's Densing with a three.
She's been trying to distribute that ball in the previous possessions, but now she might need to take over in the scoring department.
2 minutes to go in this Women's Division Championship game. And it looks like it's already a foregone conclusion at this point.
Yes, no? A minute and 47 left.
As Fabi will give up that foul on Esquilia. As it's a learning experience, kumbaga, para dito sa University of Makati. It's their first time here in the finals of NAASCU. I'm sure that Coach Dale of University of Makati will have a lot of things that he will discuss with his team.
Yes,
yeah,
that's right. This trip to the finals can serve as a building block for their program moving forward. No, even though they did not get the victory that they were seeking. Just being here, going up against a dynasty like the ENDERUN Lady Titans can serve as added motivation moving forward, knowing that they can make it all the way to the finals.
As Fabi just missed on that layup, but again, the offensive rebound leading to that basket, napaganda pa, may kasama pang foul ngayon.
Yes, the main keys to victory here for ENDERUN has been their offensive rebounding, the turnovers that they got from UMAK, and of course the fast break points. And even their outside shooting has been much better compared to UMAK's here in this game, no? Especially itong si Canicula who hit 3 of her own in this ball game.
Oo, si Canicula accounted for 3 triples, samantalang si Sonido had 2. And mintis ulit doon yung tres ni Densing. A minute to go here in this finals game.
And ENDERUN close to their season average in points already. But the Lady Herons naman way under their average of points totaled per game.
Matatawagan ng traveling dun si Nordesta. Wanted to get a basket. Dinsing. Nice fake. Shot is up. Too strong. Rebound goes to Canicula. And they can just waste the clock here. Flores over to Fabi. Thought about the three. Gives it back to Flores. Hindi ko alam kung if she was asking for the screen or if she was asking for a defender.
O yun nga, naghahanap din ako kung screen yung lalapit or defender.
So they will take this turnover. And we've got 14 seconds to go. Nagkakamaya na yung mga coaching staff. So they will just run this clock out.
Well, all I have to say is that the Lady Herons have nothing to be ashamed of. This is their first trip to the finals. And I would be more than understanding if merong jitters on their part. But they still put up a fight, even though they weren't able to hit their shots. And they committed a lot of turnovers. Still, you can see the eagerness and the Lady Herons to perform well here today against the defending champions, Enderun Lady Titans. Of course, Enderun continuing their dominance here in the women's division.
And yun, good show of sportsmanship dito, yung University of Makati. I usually see this in volleyball games. Yung nagbabaw sila sa isa't isa. This is the first time I've actually seen it in a basketball game that that show of sportsmanship between the two teams.
Oh no, it's not so common to see, regardless if it's a men's or women's division, to have that practice after the game. But a good sign of sportsmanship from both these teams. That's what you want to see, being the competitors that they are. And it's been a wonderful and productive season for the women here in NAASCU.
And etong Enderun Lady Titans will continue their reign atop the women's division of NAASCU in season 22. Ayan, ay makikita, well, nakatalikod sila sa screen natin, no? But they do have 6 on their, sumisenya sila ng 6 sa kanilang mga kamay.
Parang Michael Jordan yun, sa Utah Jazz, signaling 6 to the crowd, signifying 6 consecutive championships, a dominant run for the Lady Titans.
And one player who really signified the dominance of the Enderun Lady Titans here. She is our player of the game. She's none other than 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒, who is now with Daniel.
Joel and Kyle, I have here our synergy best player of the game, 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒, with a double-double performance of 10 points, 15 rebounds, and 2 assists. So 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒, this is your 6th championship already with the Enderun Titans. How does it feel at paano nyo ba nakuha yung ganitong performance?
So, super happy po kasi ang tagal po namin tong pinaghandaan and tiyaga lang po talaga training, kinig sa coaches para po makuha tong championship na to.
Of course, you are heading on to another season next year. So para sa inyo ba, how will you prepare and what should people expect from you guys?
Expect ko na mas pagbubutihan pa po namin yung paglaro and ipupush pa po namin yung sarili namin to gain po yung 7 feet po.
Alright, of course, meron tayong supporters na nanonood sa inyo ngayon. Meron ka bang gustong batiin or pasalamatan?
Una po sa lahat, thank you po sa coaches ko and sa family ko po na nanonood dito ngayon po. And then po yung volleyball team po ng Enderun volleyball po. Ayan.
Well, congratulations again, 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒, for your 6th peat championship here in NAASCU. Of course, congratulations to the Enderun Titans for winning. Let's get back to you, Joel and Kyle.
Thank you po.
And congratulations, 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 and the Enderun Titans. A parting shot, Kyle, para dito sa ating women's championship game.
Well, if you look at the box score, you can see how dominant this game has been for the Enderun Lady Titans. But still, the Lady Herons have nothing to be ashamed of. They should still hold their heads high after this ball game and try to build on this finalist berth in the coming seasons for Coach Dale.
Ayan, so on behalf of my partner, Kyle Sanchez, and our courtside reporter, Daniel LaGuardia, this has been Joel Parcon, and this is NAASCU Season 22. We'll be back for the finals game, the Game 1 between the St. Clair Saints and the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix. Ayo mong tanan mga bay!